I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place.
No!
Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
We've been driving around, singing songs we're too loud because we wanna. Picking up a lot of friends, fill up the car to live best because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trucks full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trucks full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives.
Honda Navi, a partner you can rely on. Benquip, equipment, parts, service.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers! We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speed flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't leave this plan. I can't leave this plan.
Headlines for today's evening newscast. Investigation launched at Northern Regional Hospital. Ministry of Education is trying to piece together events that led to 6-year-old Pablo's unfortunate death. More calls arise for a redistricting exercise to be conducted before general elections, and fake Belizean visa found in Montenegro national's passport at the Philip Golson International Airport. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
This newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
This plan, I can't leave this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers! We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speed flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of smart lightning-fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up a love friends, fill up the car to live best because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trucks full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trucks full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives.
Honda Navi, a partner you can rely on. Benquip, equipment, parts, service.
This plan, I can't let this plan. Smart Belize.
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered-up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning-fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered-up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
I know I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
Welcome to Plus News for Thursday, February 6th. I am Shasta Wade. Ronaldo Garcia, a man who was treated and released from the Northern Regional Hospital after an accident on Saturday, died while being rushed back to the hospital. Garcia was reportedly found in a ditch with his upper body submerged in water and a deep wound on his forehead. He was taken to NRH for treatment and later discharged. However, after returning home, he began feeling unwell and coughing up blood. His family attempted to take him back to the hospital, but he died on the way. The family is claiming medical malpractice as they believe that Garcia should not have been released. Today, the media caught up with Minister Bernard, where he spoke about the situation. He says that details are still scarce, but they are investigating.
Cannot comment to that. We are doing our investigation. I do not run on social media issues because there are many times the information that are posted on social media are not factual. I know there's a person who called himself a journalist who mentioned on social media that he tried to approach me on a matter, on that same matter, I did not have any details of the matter. I could not respond on something, and I will not respond on something that I don't have proper information on. So our team is investigating the matter to find out exactly what really transpired. Before I can comment, I prefer to wait until I get a full briefing from the regional manager and through our Dr. Polanco, who is doing the research and investigation on that issue.
The Ministry of Education is launching a full-fledged investigation into the death of 6-year-old Pablo Orellano. The body of 6-year-old Orellano was found floating in the sea near the hangars area in Belize City. The news sent shockwaves throughout the country, as reports indicated that Orellano slipped out from Stella Maris School unnoticed and was later found dead. In an interview yesterday with the media, the Minister of Education, Honorable Francis Fonseca, assured the public that they are doing everything in their power to investigate what happened.
I want to, express on behalf of, I think, our entire education community and really on behalf of, I think, all Belizeans, our absolute sympathies with the family of young Pablo. I'm absolutely devastated and heartbroken by the loss of this young child, a young student at Stella Maris School. I think in any society, one of our greatest duties or greatest responsibilities is to care for the most vulnerable citizens and that's usually our children and the elderly. And in this case with little Pablo, he was of course also, apart from being a 5-year-old child, he was also a special child, a child with special needs, a child with autism. So we have a special duty of care for those children. So it's an absolutely devastating loss. And I want to, assure the Belizean people that, we're conducting, as you said, a thorough investigation into this matter, a full investigation. We're working along with the Belize Police Department as well. The officer is Detective McLaughlin. I also had an opportunity to meet with the principal, members of staff, Pablo's teacher. So a comprehensive investigation is underway, a joint investigation, the ministry along with the Belize Police Department. An interim report has been produced, but there's still a lot more to be done. There's still a lot more to be investigated. They've obviously talked to the principal, teachers, members of staff, school wardens. They've also talked to eyewitnesses. As you all know, there have been many people who have come forward saying they saw little Pablo around different parts of the city. They're talking to all of those people. They've also, of course, interviewed family members. So that is ongoing.
While the ministry is investigating the matter and trying to retrace the steps that led to Orellano's death, the minister is calling on the public to refrain from casting blame on Stella Maris School. Little Orellano reportedly walked through the front gate of the school during lunchtime. Many have openly cast blame on the school. Minister Fonseca says that Stella Maris has been a part of Belize's foundation for decades, and that they should not be judged until after the final report is produced.
And I want to make the point as well, use this opportunity to make the point that, I know we live at a time when, people are quick to blame and condemn. But Stella Maris School, I can assure you, and assure the Belizean people, I have a long, long history with Stella Maris School. Goes back to even to my childhood. That's a school that has served this country exceedingly well, exceedingly well. We have very good, well-trained teachers at Stella Maris School. We have a good principal, the entire team there. We have good, I know them personally, I know all of them, the school wardens, I know care deeply about these children. The teachers care very deeply about these children. So I want to, encourage the Belizean people to withhold judgment until we have a final report on this matter, because Stella Maris School is an excellent institution that has served the needs of our children with special needs for, literally dozens, decades, from the 1950s or so. So it has a very proud track record of excellent service. And we have very good, dedicated people who work there. So I want to assure everyone that despite this very tragic, sad incident, that Stella Maris will still continue to provide that very good service to that community and to our country.
Minister Fonseca went on to say that they are reviewing the school's security measures. According to the minister, he is confident that Stella Maris will be able to continue providing excellent education to its students.
It is equipped with surveillance cameras. Whether that has to be improved and increased, we'll have to make that determination. Whenever you have incidents of this nature, you have to review everything. You have to look at everything to ensure that this does not happen again. So we look at all of those things, but I can tell you we have, as I said, we tried to carefully select school wardens who we think were mature and understood and caring and patient and understood the importance of that responsibility. Of course, the entire staff, as I said, are responsible for the care of these children. They watch them very carefully, very closely. So this was a tragic, unfortunate accident. But as I said, that's why we brought in the police. Young Pablo died. So there's an investigation taking place, and we will, at the end of that, determine exactly what happened and how this happened. So we'll be able to answer that, I think, more definitively in the upcoming days. I feel absolutely confident that Stella Maris is a safe school environment. It has been that way for a long time. But as I said, we will review all of the protocols that govern the warden, security, the gate, everything, cameras. We will look at everything, and the principal and staff and representatives of the ministry will have a meeting with, after everything is settled with Pablo and he's laid to rest, a meeting with the school community, the parents and everybody, to answer all of their questions, to respond to all of their concerns, and to address them, so that they feel very secure and comfortable sending their children there.
Following 6-year-old Pablo Oriana's death, video footage showed him walking through the streets of Belize City before he eventually jumped into the sea, which led to his death. Following the video, a number of people on social media were questioning why no one seemed to stop the child and render assistance. According to Minister Fonseca, while no one can be blamed, he does wish that this could be used as a lesson to help those in need.
I've heard many people, obviously it's heart-wrenching to see little Pablo running and, so speedily up and down. And, and his mother this morning told me, that's Pablo. He likes to run. He's very hyperactive, and he says, they could see that, he was confused about where he was when they saw the videos. So it's obviously heart-wrenching. And I've heard people, say, where is our humanity? Where is our community spirit? And again, I want to urge people, let's not be judgmental, right? Question is, what would I do? What would I do? We never know in circumstances like that. You never quite know what your response will be. Depends what's happening in your life during what you're doing at that time. People have their own problems. They're rushing to reach somewhere. They're focused on what they're doing. And they say, obviously, it would have been fantastic. We would have loved for somebody to intervene and pick up and hold little Pablo and bring him back safely to school. That would have been wonderful and ideal. But I don't want us to judge people. But I think it's an opportunity, as I think others have said, it's an opportunity for us as a society, as a community, to really remember the old adage, from the Bible, from others have said, we are our brothers and sisters' keeper. And as society has evolved and changed, we've obviously lost some of that. Everybody is, focused on their lives and getting from point A to point B, and we're all, in a hurry. And sometimes we forget to look around and see what's happening with our brothers and sisters around us and what they might be going through. So, again, it would have been fantastic if somebody could have picked him up and looked out for him. And again, there are people, the police are pursuing some of these leads. There are people who said that they tried. One or two have said that they actually held him, but then he got away from them. So we've heard a lot of different things. So it's not like people didn't try.
The Belize National Teachers Union is scheduled to protest tomorrow in the capital city of Belmopan. The protest is being held under the No Teacher Left Behind initiative. Despite numerous meetings with the Ministry of Education over unpaid increments and untimely salary payments, the BNTU has decided that they will still hold a rally after learning that 658 teachers have still not yet been paid. Yesterday, the Minister of Education was asked for his thoughts on the pending demonstration.
The BNTU, their mandate is to advocate for their membership. We, I think, operated in good faith. I think the BNTU will tell you that the ministry has operated in absolute good faith. We have sat around the table with them respectfully. We have been very transparent. We have tried to respond to every issue that they have raised. December and in January we met again early. So, I wouldn't say disappointed. I always thought that, regardless of what we did, that there would be some action taken. So, that's their right. That's their right, and that's their mandate from their membership. So they have to carry it out. You know, but I do believe that the great majority of teachers, and I believe the Council of Management of the BNTU recognize that this Ministry of Education is doing everything possible to address the concerns of our teachers and to respond to the issues that they have raised for them as priority issues. So I think they know that we have been operating in good faith. We have treated them with respect. We have listened and we have responded. So I think that's our message. Yeah.
Today, the Public Service Union of Belize issued a press release stating that they too will join tomorrow's protest in Belmopan. According to the Public Service Union, they will be joining the protest to call on accountability from management as it relates to updating employee files. And neglect that, according to the PSU, has dire consequences to the welfare of public officers and teachers alike. Tomorrow's protest is set to start at 9 a.m. at the Sir George Brown Field in Belmopan. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more news. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life, all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essential for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
awesome!
In the heart of this vibrant city, where dreams soar high and opportunities unfold, there's a name you can trust for your peace of mind: Simpson's Insurance Agency Limited. With its headquarters at the Phoenix Business Center, we are your trusted partner in securing your future. At Simpson's Insurance Agency Limited, we represent industry leaders in insurance: Guardian General Insurance Limited, Sagicor, and Ana Seguros. Life is unpredictable, and we understand the importance of protecting what matters most to you, your family, and your assets. Our dedicated team at Simpson's Insurance Agency Limited is committed to guiding you through the insurance needs, providing tailored solutions to meet your unique needs. But that's not all. Phoenix Business Center houses more than just our insurance agency. Our state-of-the-art conference room is at your service. Elevate your business meetings in a professional environment strategically located in the capital city. Simpson's Insurance Agency Limited, your one-stop insurance solution.
The streetlight implementation plan is to replace the high-pressured sodium lights, better known as HPS lights. These HPS lights will be replaced by the LED lights. Therefore, LED streetlights advanced optics can fine-tune the distribution of lights, ensuring better coverage of the roads, roundabouts, parks, businesses, public area, homes, etc. The feedback have been great. We get positive feedback from the community when it comes to the improved brightness and light quality which LED provides by means of visibility and safety, especially at night.
Before the LED lights was installed, it was kind of dark, you know. Most of the time, we did have to look and check. But with the LED lights now, you can see from far.
I like it because it's a nice bright light, because the customer feel much safer to come to the shop.
From the LED lights now that BL had put, it improved a lot. Well, the difference is that they look way far clear.
Well, I must say thanks again to BL on this one, because actually that was a nice improvement. Also, it bring up the mahogany, because the mahogany is one of the active streets in Belize City, and also I live back at Gongolong, and when I come off work, it's just a bloom. Nice for me now. When I come home at night, I can see clearly.
The main objective this year is basically to change out 16,000 HPS lights. So the street light replacement will occur at every respective zone. For example, Central, Belize District, North, Orinjoa, Corozal, West, Cayo District, South, Tancreek District, and Toledo District. We have started some years back with the street light replacement project, and the 16,000 will account for the 100% that we need to complete on the distribution system.
Bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Power on with confidence. Design Depot brings you an attractive selection of GE appliances, including microwaves, washers, dryers, refrigerators, dishwashers, countertop appliances, and more. We understand the importance of appliances that not only endure, but also excel in performance. As your trusted GE USA authorized dealer, we stand for reliability and performance, ensuring that you can power on with confidence. Visit us today and power on with efficient, reliable, and energy-saving solutions with GE appliances from Design Depot.
Design Depot, all in one place.
February is all about Honda. Get special pricing and discounts on all Honda products. Enjoy up to 25% off select Honda products and 20% off Honda parts. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make your purchase. There will also be a bike rally throughout the streets of Belize City, Blue Creek, and Spanish Lookout on February 8th, 15th, and 22nd respectively. All participants will get free oil change. Check out our Facebook page for more details. Love your Honda. It's all about deals and discounts on Honda products throughout the month of February. Only at Benquip Equipment Parts Service.
In the heart of this vibrant city, where dreams soar high and opportunities unfold, there's a name you can trust for your peace of mind: Simpsons Insurance Agency Limited. With its headquarters at the Phoenix Business Center, we are your trusted partner in securing your future. At Simpsons Insurance Agency Limited, we represent industry leaders in insurance: Guardian General Insurance Limited, Sagicor, and Anaseguros. Life is unpredictable, and we understand the importance of protecting what matters most to you, your family, and your assets. Our dedicated team at Simpsons Insurance Agency Limited is committed to guiding you through the insurance needs, providing tailored solutions to meet your unique needs. But that's not all. Phoenix Business Center houses more than just our insurance agency. Our state-of-the-art conference room is at your service. Elevate your business meetings in a professional environment strategically located in the capital city. Simpsons Insurance Agency Limited, your one-stop insurance solution.
The Belize Immigration Department has launched an investigation into an alleged case of visa fraud that has led to criminal charges against a Belizean national. According to police, an immigration officer detected irregularities in the security features of a visa presented by a 23-year-old Montenegro national upon arrival on a Copa Airlines flight on Monday afternoon. Further checks revealed that the individual had previously applied for a Belizean visa, which had been denied. Shortly after, a Belizean man arrived at the airport to pick up the traveler and presented a receipt for the previously denied visa application. Both individuals were detained for questioning as part of the ongoing investigation. The accused Belizean, Craig Elliott Martin Moore, a 49-year-old consultant from Camalote Village, Cayo District, who holds dual citizenship in Belize and Jamaica, was arraigned in the Belize City Magistrates Court earlier today. Moore was escorted to court number 6 shortly after 10 this morning, where he was formally charged with fabricating a permit. Appearing before a senior magistrate in the presence of his attorney, Orson O.J. Elrington, Moore pleaded not guilty to the charge. According to allegations, on January 17, 2025 in Kamaloti village, Moore fabricated a visa permit to assist Montenegro national Lazar Krivokapic in entering Belize without proper documentation. The prosecution, represented by Head of Prosecution Alifa Elrington, indicated that while she had no objection to bail, she requested stringent conditions due to Moore's dual citizenship. The court granted bail in the sum of $6,000 with 2 Belizean sureties of $3,000 each. Conditions of bail included the surrender of all travel documents, restrictions on applying for new ones, and a requirement to seek court permission before leaving the country. Moore was also ordered to report to the Belmopan police station every Friday starting February 7th and to appear in court as required. His next court date is set for April 4th of 2025 in the Belmopan Magistrates Court, where disclosure is expected to be provided. Later in the afternoon, Moore faced an additional charge of aiding in the fabrication of an immigration offense. He was accused of facilitating Krivokapic's illegal entry by providing a visa permit at the Philip Golson International Airport on February 3rd. Moore again pleaded not guilty before the senior magistrate. Given that both charges stem from the same incident, his initial bail remained in effect. By 4 p.m., Moore had met his bail conditions and was released after surrendering all travel documents. We heard from his attorney after this afternoon's proceedings in court.
My client, of course, has maintained his innocence, and he says that he cannot speak of the authenticity of the document, whether or not it is authentic or whether or not it is not authentic, because he was merely a courier. All right, he had no idea of what exactly the documents were or whatsoever.
The case will continue in the Belmopan Magistrates Court as the investigation unfolds. The National Health Insurance, or NHI, should be available countrywide by the end of the year. That's the news that the Minister of Health and Wellness, Honorable Kevin Bernard, announced today. According to Minister Bernard, the Cayo district should see NHI fully rolled out by the end of May, with the other districts by the end of the year.
The rollout of the entire Cayo district has commenced. There have been consultations that is taking place. The plan is that by the end of this year, we should have NHI across the entire country. So there is a process. I think that in May, we are looking at targeting the Cayo side and then Belmopan district, Belmopan city, and then we go on to the other surrounding villages, because Cayo district is very huge, and so there's going to be a lot of uptake. It is our hope that by the end of the year, as I said, we would have full coverage of NHI across the entire country.
Yesterday, several teachers from Baptist High School walked out of their classrooms in protest of the board's decision to terminate the contract of a senior employee. According to teachers at Baptist, they also want to meet with the board to address behavior that they view as disrespectful. While Baptist is not a government school, Minister Fonseca says that they are looking into the situation.
Yesterday, I asked the Deputy Chief Education Officer, Mrs. Cecilia Ramirez Smith, to go to the school, to engage with them, to meet with them. So I think it's something that she is working on. But we are aware of the issues and the concerns that have been raised. So we're going to, of course, we have to as well work with the management and the board. You know, it's not a government school, so we have to engage with the managing authority and the board. But yes, the ministry is actively looking into that matter.
A few weeks ago, the Ministry of Education issued a press release announcing that Ultimate Belize University, or UBU, is not a registered entity. The release advised Belizeans to use caution when interacting with the entity, which was reportedly looking into hiring thousands of teachers. While the Ministry of Education was hesitant to call the entity a scam, he did confirm that they are not licensed to be hiring teachers in Belize.
As I recall, they were making media, or they were sending out some release or something to the effect that they were registered, and that's not the case. They're not a licensed institution. They're not registered with the Ministry of Education. So I think a number of people brought it to the attention of our communications team when they shared it with me. I told them we should make it public. As far as we know, you know, and I don't want to use the word scam because I won't use that word because that has legal implications. But what I can say is that if you're going to operate a school in Belize, you have to go through a process of applying to the Ministry of Education for a license to operate that school. And this entity, whoever they are, has not done that. So they have no legal status in Belize. So they are not in any legal position to be offering jobs to anyone. They do not have a license to operate an educational institution in Belize. So nobody should be applying for jobs there, you know, until and unless that process is carried out. So, and again, I don't know who the people are. I don't know anything about them. As I said, it was brought to the attention of our communications team that these things were being posted and notices being sent out. And so we had to take action.
A fisherman from Belize City is out on bail tonight after being accused of carrying a 5-inch blade during restricted hours, an offense under Belizean law. The accused, 30-year-old Everett Emmanuel Tech Jr., appeared in court earlier today to answer to the charge of possession of an article with a blade. Tech Jr. appeared unrepresented in court, where he initially pleaded guilty, with an explanation. According to allegations, he was found with the blade during the early hours of Wednesday, February 6th. When asked if he understood the charge, Tech Jr. affirmed and explained that he had just returned from Key Calker, leaving the Northern Co-op and heading home when police stopped him. He claimed that he informed the officer about the knife before the search began. However, he alleged that the officer ordered him to take it out and upon compliance, kicked him in the ribs. Tech Jr. stated that he uses the knife for cleaning fish products he takes home for his family. The police's version of events presented in court states that police officers were on mobile patrol when they spotted Tech Jr. with a sharp object at his waist. Initially suspecting it was a firearm, officers discovered it was a knife exceeding the legal 3-inch blade limit during restricted hours. That's from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., unless carried for work purposes. After hearing Tech Jr.'s explanation, the senior magistrate determined that he had put forth a defense for possessing the knife. As a result, she rejected his guilty plea and entered an equivocal plea of not guilty on his behalf. With no objection from the prosecution, the senior magistrate granted bail to Tech Jr. in the sum of $700 with one surety of the same amount. By the end of the day, he successfully posted bail and is scheduled to return to court on March 6th of 2025. We'll go for another break. We'll be right back with more news. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essential for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
awesome! This plan, I can't let this plan. Smart Belize!
Hey there, smart thinkers. We're turbocharging your mobile experience with Smart's powered up postpaid plans. Imagine a world where your data speeds flows faster than ever. Well, guess what? We've cranked up the dial and unleashed the postpaid power of Smart's lightning fast LTE data on all our postpaid plans. That's right, no speed bumps, more data. It's like having a limitless highway of data speed at your fingertips. Whether you're a lone ranger with an individual plan or a squad rolling with a group plan, everyone gets to surf, stream, and share at enhanced, full, high-quality speed. Switch to Smart's powered up postpaid plans today and ride the wave of postpaid power. Visit any Smart showroom or smart-bz.com for details and make your mobile experience smarter and faster. Smart, bringing people together.
No, I can't let this plan. I can't let this plan.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can whip its cream for Dano milk, it is real, yes, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in Fiji, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
Digi is bringing the power of connectivity to every corner of Belize with our Digi on-the-go mobile store.
Ma, Digi dia.
Digi dia. Don't say. Sign up for the fastest, most reliable home fiber service, purchase the latest device, or explore our wide range of services. This one-of-a-kind mobile store has it all. Our dedicated team brings the same high-quality in-store experience to you, ensuring you stay connected with friends, family, and the world.
You guys bringing the mobile here, it's really helpful, saving a lot of money for people going from the town, especially like in Punta Gorda, which is 25 miles away from here, which will cost a couple dollars for them to reach there. So having these caravan here, it's a lot easier, it's a lot cheaper, and you know, people are taking advantage. As you can see, we have a lot of people coming out today to purchase some of these devices, top-ups and even postpaid that they're eager to have, no?
Digi is connecting Belize one community at a time. Look out for the Digi on-the-go mobile store with exclusive deals and offers in a community near you. Follow us on our Digi Facebook page to see where we will be next.
Digi, our national telecom.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the B-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation Jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
The government of Belize, through the Ministry of Finance, Economic Development and Investment, is committed to improving citizens' quality of life by effectively allocating resources and promoting sound economic policies. The ministry attracts investment to reduce poverty and boost economic growth. Recognizing Belize's democratic and economic reform efforts, the Millennium Challenge Corporation awarded Belize a grant to reduce poverty. In January 2022, Prime Minister John Briceño announced this support. Analyses identified two key challenges: poor education quality and high energy costs. On September 4, 2024, Belize signed the compact, launching two major projects. The Education Project aims to improve literacy, raise school transition rates, strengthen technical training, and create a national training agency to align education with labor needs. The Energy Project seeks to lower electricity costs by expanding renewable energy, stabilizing the grid, and implementing transparent regulations. The Belize Compact Development Team has finalized the compact's design. Starting early next year, the Millennium Challenge Account Belize will oversee the 5-year implementation.
Earlier in our newscast, we told you about 6-year-old Pablo Oriano, the special needs child who drowned earlier this week after running away from school. Today, we got a comment from the Minister of Health on the matter, who says that he cannot believe that no one on the streets bothered to stop and help the child. According to Minister Bernard, the society failed the child.
I looked at that video repeatedly in my mind, and I said, I have a nephew, my brother-in-law son, who is an autistic child, and you know the special care and attention that they need. What saddens me is looking at the video and you question, where are we as a society? Where are we as a people? Seeing a child in that uniform, everybody knows the uniform from the students who attend Salamaris, running down the highway, almost in the middle of the highway, for the most part, vehicles traversing, people on motorcycles, people on bicycles. I actually saw somebody riding a bicycle next to this child all the way out for a good distance. You mean we can't stop and take a look and say, man, this child is on his own out here? Can somebody... I think we fail this young child as a society. We're not casting blame on only one individual. Let's blame ourselves. Where is our passion and empathy? Where have our love gone for each other? That is what I think we should ask. I challenge every Belizean to also educate yourselves in terms of what this dreadful issue also caused on our young children. It's not just children, but we have a lot of people suffering from autism. Let's educate ourselves and let's offer support where we need to offer support. It's a sad situation that occurred. I'm wearing blue in honor of young Gabriel, but in honor of all those young children who suffer from autism as well, and all those who are suffering from autism. And so I call and I make a plea to our citizens. Let us support each other. Let this incident never occur again. It's a sad situation that occurred, and I hope that it never and ever repeats itself.
The U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is currently on a Central American tour after being appointed by the newly elected U.S. President Donald J. Trump. During his Central American tour, Rubio has visited a majority of the countries, but not Belize or Nicaragua. The Belizean Minister of Foreign Affairs says that no Secretary of State has ever visited Belize, but he wished Rubio's tour well.
Yeah, well, no Secretary of State has gone to Belize ever. I don't think it's, he's not gone to any CARICOM state either. Belize is a part of CARICOM. I think it's good. I think Mr. The region. It's important, as he has said, to really start in your own backyard. U.S. administrations have generally given very little, attention to their own backyard, to Central America and the Caribbean, except for talking about, when they talk about illegal migration and drug trafficking and so all these issues. So we're glad that for his first trip, Mr. Rubio, Secretary Rubio, chose a different path. Normally they would start in Europe and that sort of thing. He said, let's start in our own backyard. So we see that as a good sign that perhaps the administration will have greater interest in what's happening here in Central America.
And while the U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is making his rounds across Central America, the U.S. is still not assisting foreign countries with funding, at least for another 70 days. During his first day in office, President Donald Trump signed an executive order halting foreign aid for 90 days in order to review the U.S. money being spent internationally. Belize would usually see assistance from the U.S. in its healthcare sector. So since that money has been temporarily paused, what happens now? Minister of Health Kevin Bernard was asked that question.
We continue to benefit from the technical support that these people will provide. And while the U.S. pulled away from, I think it's just a temporary pulling away, I'm pretty sure, from the World Health Organization, Belize continues to benefit from many other things, but we are doing our part. And this is the reason why the NHI rollout being provided to our citizens to be able to have people have access to free primary health care, almost free. Secondary fees that we have removed across this country also gives access to health care. Ms. Simples Barrow mentioned in her message today that we want to see the barriers removed for women to have access to HPV, and it is a fact that we have removed those barriers, and this is the reason why healthcare access is affordable in this country. So despite that challenge, we will continue to do what we can and to ensure that we move our country forward and to continue to build a resilient health system. As I said, health system is not just built on the funding, but it's also built on the resilience and the technical support and cooperation we get from other stakeholders like PAHO. They have been very instrumental. We're looking at our strengthening of our strategic plan, our new revised health plan that we are launching very soon. That is the commitment that we have. The elimination of cervical cancer is a commitment that Belize has put forward, and many other things that we want to achieve over the next few years. So it is important to understand that despite what is happening in the U.S. and around those issues, we continue to remain steadfast, focused, and determined to improve healthcare in this country.
Before we go, our good news for tonight is taken from Psalms 37:37, which says, "Consider the blameless, observe the upright. A future awaits those who seek peace." And that's the news. Thanks for joining us. I am Shasta Wade.